Hello, lovelies. Happy Sunday. This is the first time that I'm recording for Instagram and YouTube, so we'll see how it goes. This is pulling a card for our weekly Soulful Wisdom. The weekly Soulful Wisdom is an opportunity to look at the week ahead, the energy that Spirit is acknowledging that's coming forward for the week ahead. If this reading doesn't resonate for you, that's fine. I am reading for the group, so whatever message is strongest is going to come through. That being said, because I offer these like speech, or my intention was almost like a sermon kind of idea that you can read through that, maybe gather something that you can still carry forward with you through the rest of the week. And then we also have the journal prompts, 4 journal prompts, and then we also have the journal prompts for each human design type. So hopefully, if the card itself doesn't resonate for you, you still have the opportunity to look through this sermon and you have an opportunity to journal on the journal prompts as well. And maybe something comes up that you didn't even know was really going on. I love just even reading the journal prompts. It's not necessarily that you have to actually answer each of the journal prompts, but what I do is I write in my journal weekly soulful wisdom, so soulful on one page, wisdom on the other. I write the dates and I write what the topic is for that week. And I write down all of the journal prompts, including my human design type journal prompt, which is manifesting generator. I'll include in the information here a link that you can follow to take your quiz if you don't know what your human design type is. It's kind of funny because I actually was telling everyone that I was a manifesting generator, and I didn't even know. Actually, I didn't realize that it was like specific to when you were born and where you were born and the time you were born. So I did my quiz and I was a manifesting generator. So you might already know by things you've seen posted about the different design types which one you fit into, but it's actually really fun to take the quiz and find out for sure. Um, and then you can book a call with me for that as well if you're interested in finding out more about your human design type. All right, we will do our card reading for today. I'll tilt this one down. Oh my gosh, I tried to clean up my office a little bit before I did this. Um, but having a toddler run around sometimes means that my office gets a bit messier than, I guess he's not a toddler anymore, but a child. And he loves to play and explore. See what these cards are. There's quite a few that jumped out, but the first one on top is returning. So put that there. Oh, it's blurred, so it's hard to say. The returning spiral journey, growth, renewal, and healed. So in here, I'm going to do my intuitive reading of the card, and then if you want to find the actual card reading, you're welcome to subscribe to the newsletter if you're not already. The Sanctuary gets their reading today, and the Soul Illumination Community, which is my free offering, gets their card reading on Monday. So if you want to find out the actual reading from the book, your journal prompts, your human design journal prompt, then you can subscribe for free to get it. So with this, spiral journey, growth, renewal, and healed. So I see, like spiral. So we're going up. Maybe you're coming down. I see it in the positive. So for me, that's going up. For other people, it might be coming back down. It's a positive card. We're talking about growth, renewal, and healed. So whatever phase you're at in your alignment journey. That's what I focus on, is supporting women returning to a state of alignment in their life. And so wherever you are on that journey, whether you're in the growth period, you're in the renewal, or you're in the healed, such a positive card for continuing what you're doing and focusing on one step forward. So, what is the one thing I can do today that will get me further to my goal, to realignment, to where I want to be? Hey, it doesn't have to be a big step. It can be something as simple as planning out the week. So on Sundays, what I do is I I am a big believer in planning. So, what I love to do is I have a physical journal, I have my digital calendar where people can book with me, and I sync all my calendars from all my various contracts that I have. And then I created an Excel um, document where I can track the whole month ahead. And then each week I go and look at what that week has and I add that into my to-do list. So, and then things that like have to be done that day, I put them in my physical journal. We can go through a video on this at some point if you're ever interested. Let me know if you're interested in my kind of crazy um maybe super type A way of organizing my life, but that's what I have to do. It's a coping mechanism from when I was a child with undiagnosed ADHD, and it's just something that really helps me feel supported. So, anyways, wherever you are in this journey, so if you're growth, renewal, or healed, just a reminder that you are continuously in motion, and something that one of my favorite Peloton instructors says is that a body in motion stays in motion. And so this idea of wherever you are on your journey, stay in motion. Could be the tiniest little thing. It could be a day of self-care. It could be sitting down with your journal and looking at the week ahead. It could be taking a moment to plan. It could be taking a small action. It could be reaching out to an accountability buddy, checking in, seeing where you're both at in your journeys and where you might need support. So that's my intuitive reading of this card, staying in motion. So staying on the path, and I want to say staying on the path, staying in motion. And I'll link my video for how I feel about being on track and being on path. So staying in motion, thinking of wherever you are. And this is why I love this spiral, because it's this idea that we're still moving, whether you're going up or you're going down. Again, it's the positive. And so this idea that we're moving. So if you think of your path or track or however you want to look at it, I think of path is this line. If we're spiraling, we're still on it, right? We're still near it. We're taking steps to stay there. Again, sign up for the Soul Illumination community, my freebie, if you want to receive this on Monday. The sanctuary is only $55 for the year, so feel free to join that as well, and you'll get your reading today, and you get card readings and journal prompts every single day. All right, thanks so much for being here, and we'll see you again next time.